Hey guys, good evening to all of you. How are you doing? Okay, sure. So, Shraddha is here. Good evening, Shraddha. Mm, Parjot Arora, good evening, guys. Okay, Vishal, good evening, Vishal. Shivanshu, good evening, Shivanshu. And of course, Tech Point is here. Great. Okay, guys. So, we are about to start. Okay, let me place the things properly, I guess. I don't want to. Okay, no problem. Okay. Can you guess, any one of you, which picture is this on my laptop? Any one of you? Like, of course, I have removed the picture, but the shadow is there. Okay. Okay. Harshit, great. Comma, Loma. I want to enroll in your PGP program, but how to reach to you? Okay. So I think Baruna will put a link. You can just use that link or register. You can see the register option. You can register there. Or of course, if you just want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me by my LinkedIn ID. Let me share you my LinkedIn, Command A, Command X, and then paste it here. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to do that. Give me just 1 second. Let me do that. Oh, hey Baruna. Hey Baruna, can you share me that community ID link? I just forgot. Okay. I'll share the code now. So, where is the code? Okay. Okay, guys. So let me come to the chat. Yes, I'll share it now. I've got the link. Great. I have already registered. Okay, now you have registered. Where have you registered, comma? Like from on the Let's on this community or for this specific group project? Where have you registered it? Was it a which? What do you mean by that? I didn't get you. Okay, okay. So if I miss to put 1 day attendance, then there'll be a problem. Of course, there'll be no problem. You will still learn it, right? Okay. Do we have to submit the assignment in a specific duration as of a time? I think you have to submit the assignment before the completion of this course, or 1 day gap may be given to you, not more than that. How to earn 1 crore with JavaScript? Okay, not too difficult. How to earn 1 crore with a JavaScript? Like, what basically you can do, you can use JavaScript injection and try on different website which are vulnerable to JavaScript injection. Okay, so basically that website will be hacked. Okay, so now the payment gateway of that website you can transfer on your like what do you say, on your domain, and you will receive that payment, right? The only problem is like you will go inside the bars. So don't try hacking with the same country where you live in. If you are live in India, try hacking Pakistan or China. You'll be like safe. Okay. Don't try with United States. They will come and catch you here. Okay. Okay. Code. Yeah, I'll be pushing the code now. Coupon code. Okay, so if you want to register for the course, okay, a lot of people are interested in course. Okay, so Baruna, can you start the pitch now? So let's do the pitch first, then we'll continue because some of the people are interested in the course. So then we can continue with the project. Pitch video.
Hey, hi guys, this is Sai Kiran from LetsUpgrade, and I'm here today to congratulate you all guys for completing or like for pursuing our Essentials program in various fields what we do. And I want to tell that yes, this is amazing program what you're doing, but if you want to continue this learning and want to take your career to next level with a one-on-one personal mentorship what we are not providing in Essentials and also build real-time projects, then join our 6 months PGP full stack program in data science or AI/ML or web development in MERN stack or Python Django. That's it. Bye-bye.
So great, guys. So let me share my screen and show you something. Then we can do all the code push and other things. So let me open the tab, new window. Let me share my screen. GitHub link in the comment. Yes, I am doing it now. Give me 1 minute. So just I'm telling you about my coupon code and all. Then we can proceed. Okay, guys. So as you know, this is a LetsUpgrade website. I think now you remember even the link and everything, right? Even you remember my pitch now. Great. Okay. So we have number of courses. These black courses basically are like a 6-month program where you'll be having a like proper mentorship on Zoom, like 5 days a week, 2 hours each day. Okay, generally, and then of course you will be having a placement after you have completed the course. Okay, plus one-to-one doubt sessions. Okay, so this is the advantage of that. All the black things are like the paid courses, and these courses are something around I think around 29,000. But the good thing is, where are you sitting? Good location. I'll come to that. Okay. So the good thing is, like if you use my coupon code, you will get a discount of 4,000. So it will be around 25,000, right? So my coupon code is Abhishek. The first name you can see on the screen, Abhishek Chaudhary. So just use Abhishek in capital letters, not in small letters. Okay. And also you can see the EMI options are available. So great options. Okay, guys, and the best part of it is like, let's suppose I'm interested in 2 courses, like a full stack web development program and full stack Python and Django program. Okay, so now the good thing is, like, if you enroll in one course, all the other 3 courses are also unlocked for you. So you can study this course. Along with that, you can even study the other courses. Okay, that's the best thing I like about the Let's Apply. Buy one, study anything or all the things, provided you have the time. Okay, they don't restrict you. And similarly, again, you can get the placement in any of the things. Right. So that's all. Anyone has any questions apart from code? So code, let me push it to the community. So where is the code? 1 second. Let me close it. I think you can see my screen. So let me bring it here. Okay, great. Yes, you will be like 100% placement assistant is there. So don't worry about that. Where are you from, Jason? Like you don't look like name does not look Indian. Maybe from you are India. I don't know. Like I think this is placement is only for India, right? I don't think they allow placement outside India, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Okay. So where is our code? Our course is in DOM sessions, right? Session 2. Let's push it here. So I'm pushing all the things directly. Like what do you mean? Like the complete DOM session? So all the sessions code will be with you. Okay. So if you have completed all the assignment project and also attended all the class, then yes. I mean, it's like the point is like you should learn. If you have learned it well, definitely yes. In simple words. So let me push the code. So of course I'll be using Git to push it. Terminal, new terminal. Let me create a Git account. I mean to say Git. Let me open my GitHub. How many assignments are there? Like in the course, If I tell you there are 4 to 5 big projects in HTML and CSS, some one project in HTML Bootstrap, and there, of course, every concept is taught with like I teach web development, so I'll explain about that. So whenever I teach a topic, I teach it with small projects. Okay, so big projects like 3 to 4 big projects are in HTMLs, and one big project in like what is a Bootstrap, and then small project to explain the small concept like flex, grid. For that, we have small projects so that you can understand that concept well. Then when we move to, let's suppose, like JavaScript. So JavaScript has 2 parts, like like the coding part of the JavaScript and the DOM part of JavaScript. So in the coding part of JavaScript, I think you have around 100 to 120 problems. I think, let me count it. I think more than 150 problems you have. Okay. Okay, these are the things, and then we grow ahead. Okay, so how many assignments are there in 5 days bootcamp? Oh, you're talking about this. So in this bootcamp, you will have like per day. Whenever we do a project, at the end of every day, I give you some small assignment to do it. Okay, great. Oh, I got your point. Okay, so per day you have one assignment whenever there is a class. So let me create a new repo. Let's call this what do you say? JavaScript essentials. Okay. Public create repo. Sir, our certificates, yep, it's provided. Copy it. I'm pushing the code and posting it there. But some of you need it for good internet. Sessions. Git push origin master. Okay, so the code has been pushed. I'll put it to community. Give me a second. Check out in community. Let me log in. Give me a second. Just logging there. JavaScript 0 to hero. Like you may not see that screen, but of course. So okay. We're creating a post. Hey guys, because that I'm doing on the second screen. So here is the GitHub link. Okay, check it out, guys. So I have done a post with the name Abhishek. Only Abhishek. Okay. Wait. Okay. Use GitHub and then you can submit it on the community. Okay, guys. Now let's continue all those discussion, certificate, and other things we can do at the end. Okay. So I gave you an assignment here. I hope you have done that. So let me open the session 2. Let me go to index.html. Let me right click on it and open with live server. Okay. So I gave you an option to disable the buttons. Has anyone done that? Yes, no? Okay, how to learn full JavaScript in 1 minute? Good point. Write console.log, I learned full JavaScript, and you are done. And this is the easiest way. You can just learn it few seconds. Okay. So just waiting for anyone has done this code, how you have disabled the button, is it? Yes, no? No answers, guys? So sad. Okay. Great. So let's have a look. So now this is the person. Okay. So let's first worry about these buttons. Whenever there is one click, I'll disable these buttons, roll dice. How do you know that button has been clicked? This is a place where I know which button has been clicked based on the user ID, right? Okay. So let's click on where is the button? Button is stored in button one, button array, right? So button, and in the name button, what will you place? You will place like the index, right? So the user ID -1, and this will be your like dot disabled. Let me know if you understood this or not. Yes, no, disable is true. So now if I let me open the console for errors, because whenever you are working on front end project, make sure your console is open. I'll open it in the right side. Okay, this is too big. I'll make it small, not so small. Okay, perfect. So now once I click on it, what happened? Okay, I cannot click on it, man. So sad. This is our game, right? Which we made. No? Why am I not able to click on it? Button user id dot disable equal to true. This is perfect. Mhm. 1 second. There are few buttons which I am not able to click. Okay, so let's check out those buttons that I'm not able to click the first two buttons. Can you send me the assignment? The assignment not linked. Just go to the previous video. In the last, I have told about the assignments. Okay. So two buttons are not working. Let's explore them. Why? Which Cruto is not working? Cruto and Chandu is not working. Perfect. Okay. So Sankuni, Shakuni. Oh, Sakuni. Like I wrote Sakuni. I forgot what I wrote. Okay. Button class dice. ID is roll the dice. I think this is correct. Your button should basically work. But let's have a look. Button. So there are 5 buttons, right? Button has 1, has 2, has 3, has 4, has 5. Perfect. So there are 5 buttons basically. Still, first two buttons are not working. Let's have a look. Button 0. Button 0. This is the first button. But for some reason, when I click on the first button, the click is not getting identified. And that's very bad idea. I equal to I plus 1. Button I add event listener. Roll dice. Okay. Repo is empty, sir. Not possible. 1 second. Are you sure? GitHub. Okay, so let's. Where is the repo? Just now we created a repo. No? Okay, where did I push it? I pushed it to some other repo. So sad. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Hmm. I think I pushed it to previous some other folder. Which repo did I push it? Oh, I pushed it to some other repo. Sorry, guys. Let me do one thing. Let me push it here. So now The code is pushed. Yes, code is pushed. Now you can check it out. Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you, Yogita, for else like everyone have got an empty repo. Okay, now there are a few things that are not working in this game, though it's correct. Okay, now it's working. Maybe that some other issues would be there. Okay, things are working. Now the this disabled. So what will I do? So what will I basically do? In this button, it's user ID, no? User underscore ID -1, right? Whatever user ID is there, so that I'll subtract 1 so that it can change it into index because the array counting starts from 0. We know that, right? Not disabled also true. Perfect. Awesome. Great. Save it. Now let's have a look here. So now if I click here, okay, you can see the buttons are getting disabled. Awesome. Great. Now this button should be initially, now this button should be disabled after one click, and before also it should get disabled. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll disable the end button at the start. So my end button is already disabled. Like 1 second. It's to true. So what will happen basically, my end button is now disabled. Okay, and as you do the toss, okay, this will get disabled. So, but after doing all the 5 buttons are clicked, this end button should get enabled again, right? So how can we do that? So basically we have to count if all the 5 buttons have been clicked or not, right? So how can you do? Where are the button getting clicked? Here, right? So let's put a let click equal to 0, and then you'll be like awesome. And you can just say click plus plus or click equal to click plus 1, and finally you'll be like console.log. I mean to say no need to print it. I think you can count it automatically. We'll just say if click is equal 5, so that there's a 5 click. Then you can just make it true. End button, you can enable it again. You can enable it again. Perfect. So now let's initially it is disabled. Now I have done all the roll the dice. Perfect. Now end button is like enabled. Now if I click, I got Abhishek is the winner. Wow, I want great. But again, at the end, I want this button to get disabled, right? So what you can do, like where is my this function is no here I can again make it disabled. Perfect. Awesome. Now let's have a relook at our game. Got enabled, the winner is declared, and this button got disabled. Perfect. See, everything is clear to all of you or not? Have a look. And I'll push the code again. Okay, guys, the code has been pushed. Where for loop starts and end. Okay. Which for loop are you talking about? Because there are 2 for loops, guys. Can you tell me? Which for loop are you talking about? What is this? Yep, go on. Which for loop are you talking about, Prashant? Can you recap the whole code once from starting? Okay, sure. There's a tie between Chandu and Abhishek, right? If there is a tie, it will declare both. Okay, that was your assignment basically for yesterday. Like if 2 persons are there, okay, and both the person get the same score, okay, then make both the person as winner. We'll do it now. Don't worry. I thought the code is already implemented. I forgot. Basically, that was your yesterday assignment. Okay, we incremented click. this point. Okay, here. So this is a function, no? The function is starting from here, ending here, right? The loop is this, no? How we should do super over with JavaScript or super over game? Nice. So you will have 6 balls to like super over. So basically, what will you do? Like interesting. Tech Point is asking interesting questions, right? Super over in the cricket, right? So you will have 6 balls to play. Like you throw a ball, the batsman will hit a score. Now, what will happen? There can be possibilities 0 to 6 runs, right? He will hit one of the runs. Okay, then randomly you can generate he was out or not out, right? It's not too difficult, right? The same approach you can follow it to make that game. Super over with JavaScript. Right? Okay. Okay, so has anyone done this? There was a tie between Chandu and Abhishek. Has anyone that implemented that tie case? How can you break that tie case? Yes, no? No one? So let's have a look, guys. So basically, I'm finding the maximum value. Okay, let's neglect it. Let's neglect the position. Okay. So currently the maximum is found. Okay. So now what I'll do, instead of positions, I'll take position as an array because array can store multiple numbers, right? Okay. Now I'll use a loop again. For I is equals to 0, I is less than, what do you say? How many values are there? There we have 5 values, no? So the counting starts from 4, I plus plus. Okay. So now basically we'll check in the results array how like at what all position the maximum value occurs, right? So I'll just copy this previous code, command C and command V. If results I is equal max, then basically store the value of position into the array. So position dot push I. That means all the positions are pushed into the I. So if you want to print the position now, let's have a look. Let's print console.log. Let's give it a try. Let's suppose if 2% has won. So 4 and 4. That means Bijay and Abhishek has won. Okay. Click on end game. The position is 3 and 4. The third person and 4. You will say why 3 and 4? Why not 4 and 5? Because the counting is basically starting from 0, right? So this 3 basically means 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 basically means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is also an error where in line number 78. Let's figure it out that. Line number 78, of course, we'll figure out that, don't worry. Okay, now we also need the names of the people who has basically won, right? So we know all the names of the people are basically stored in the persons array, right? Person, right? Okay. So for P of person or persons, let me check. It's basically person. For T of persons. Okay, so let's have a look. So now what to do basically? I just want to see who is like, what is it or not this. I will just take a normal loop one, okay? Because I think you are comfortable with that. Also we need the index. So because 5% are there, 0 from 5. Now you can basically see. Okay. Oh, this is all about my push array, no? Okay. So my push array can have less values. So let's go with the push one. That will be much better. For T of push. Okay. What is the name? Posh. Sorry, Posh. Why I am going with Posh? You'll be like, because my Posh is containing the value like 3 and 4, who has got the maximum, and their names only I want to print. So you can be like, okay. So that means, like what is it? Names is equals to names plus, let's take the name initially as empty. Name as empty. Names is equal to names plus, and what do I want to add? This pause kind of thing, right? Which like uh, names are there. Okay, I got the point. But who out of them? There are 5 names, no? So I have to select which one. That means person array is there. Person position not value, because when do we use a value? When there is an input, right? So person is from the input box, right? Okay. If you have not understood this, I guess we have already covered this in the previous session. So if you have forgot or there's some problem in this, do let me know. So now this is okay. So we have the names kind of thing. So the winner is just names. So what I'll do now, since there will be many names, so I'll separate them with a comma. Okay. As is scored, not as is scored max. Awesome. Great. Now let's give it a try. Okay, this only one win. Yogita got one. Okay, let's try another chance. 6. I need one more 6. Set. Oh, yes. So Kruto and Abhishek both the person more. So there is an error, and let's reading value in line number 79. Now what's the problem? The winner is names. Okay, as is scored max. In line number 79, there is an error. Basically, person's position. Okay, or sorry, T. Sorry. Now let's give it a try. 4, 6, 5, 6. No. Let's reload it. Let's try once again. Else we will disable this and then try again. 5. Yes. End game. Chandu and Abhishek. So the winner is Chandu, Abhishek, as he scored 5. You can say as they scored 5. That will be more okay, but okay. Is this clear to all of you guys now? Any doubts here? Have a look. Any doubts? Yes, no, something? No doubt, perfect. Great. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Great. Great. So let's continue, guys. So no one has any questions. Everyone understood completely. That's really great. Awesome. Wait, give me a second. I know the difference between I++ and ++I in for loop, but I don't know how to apply I++ or ++I in coding. Okay, wait, not a problem. So, like the point is, you know how I++ and ++I works, right? So basically, whenever you have to do an increment kind of thing, like let's suppose I tell you to what do you say, add and like count how many even numbers are there from 0 to 50, 0 to 100, let's suppose. Okay, so you will be like, okay, let's take a loop for I is equals to 0, I is less than equals to 100, I plus plus, let's take it 1 from 1 to 100. So we can have a counter here. Now how do you count it? You will basically count, like let's take count as 0, and then you will basically do if I modulus 2 equal 0, count equal to +1, right? So instead of this +1, you can do like you'll get around 50 numbers, right? 50. So you can do just count plus plus. Was this your doubt? Jay? What do you say? Is your doubt totally clear now? I guess I understood this much. Or do you want to know how I plus plus and plus plus I actually work? Like what is the basic apart from loops? I know if you use in loops like in at this place, it will not make much difference. But in general, I plus plus and plus plus idea had some difference. So which one are you talking about? That's great. Okay, awesome. So that's great, guys. So now let's continue. Let's figure out some of the more things in DOM. Okay. So let me open this. Okay. Okay. So there is also one session of car racing game for let's are you going to yes, yes. It's tomorrow. I don't know. So that is also a DOM concept. If your basic DOM concepts are clear, you will automatically understand it very well. That's true. It will be like 3 to 4, like maybe I think 5 hour sessions, 4 to 5 hours. Of course, you'll catch that. Okay, so anyone have you any doubts, or I can teach you some more things tomorrow. Also, by the way, tomorrow and like what is the evening? Also, you have a session. Okay, in like the last session of this course. So let me teach you some more things. So DOM sessions. Let's learn. Let's call new. Let's call it like selecting elements. So how to select elements? Okay. So let's make a index.html file. Okay. Awesome. Good. Let's go to this HTML file. It's ending, and let's give it like selecting elements. What do I mean by selecting elements? We'll see. Selecting SELECTING, selecting elements. Okay, awesome. Now let's suppose inside the body, let's suppose you have h1. Okay, let's call it hello. Okay, so how can you select this h1 from JavaScript? So let's take a script tag. Okay, feeling a little cold. So if you have to basically select this h1, so let me open it in the website. Okay, great. So let me see the chats for new messages. Great. Okay, so let's have a look. This hello kind of thing is here. How to select it? So of course we know query selector. You can easily select. But let's give it some name heading. Okay. So document dot query selector. Right? Of course you can select like this, and you'll be like, okay, right click. Let's go to inspect. Let's go to console. Let me click here. 1 second. 1 second, guys. This basically became unclickable. Console. So let's write here h1. Heading, no? Heading. Hello, it's selected. This is one way to do that, right? Awesome. Now, what is the other way to do that? I'll be like, awesome. So this heading kind of thing is there, right? So how can we select it apart from that? There are a lot of options apart from this, okay? What if this has, we give them it an ID. ID, let's suppose, let's give it like, yes, yes, okay. Yes, yes. let's give it an ID like A1. How can you select this? Of course, you can use query selector to select it. We use a symbol and then give it a name like A1. Perfect. This is the case we do it. But apart from this, how will we do it? You will say it's quite simple, not a problem. We'll just be doing like this. So you can give it what do you say? We like query selector. No, there are multiple options to do it. Like let's suppose I want to select heading. Now I can select it. Document dot get element by ID because it has an ID now. So we'll select get element by ID and write the ID. What is the now you don't need to use hash symbol because of course this function is just for ID. Okay, so A1. Okay, so now also it is selected, and now you'll be like heading, and you are accessing it. Perfect, awesome. Similarly, if it is a class name, how to access it? Class A1. Link is not working. Which link is not working? Ishan? GitHub link also. It's on the community. Check it out once. Okay. So now let's see. Now, if it is a class name, of course, you can give a dot class here. That we know how to do it, right? But apart from that, you also have option document dot get elements. Now see, it is get. Remember, elements, not element. Elements by class. Okay? And then you can give it the class name without a dot. A1. Okay, I mean to say A1. Okay. So now if you see here, there is some error. So get element by class name. That's basically class name. Okay, awesome. Now if you write what is the name? Heading. So if you write heading, you'll get, but the only thing is you will get in form of an array, a collection, right? Okay, so if you want to access it, so heading 0. Perfect. So you'll get it like this. Great, awesome. So this is how get by class name works. If you want to try other things, there are some more options available. What if I don't want to use query selector, get element by ID, or get elements by class name? You can directly use tag thing like, let's suppose you want heading. Heading is equals to document dot get elements by elements. Remember elements by tag. Okay. Remember this ID thing has an element. Other have elements. Okay. Elements by tag name. What is the tag name? H1. Just write it there. Perfect. And here you will be able to access the heading. Heading will give you in the collection format to heading 0. Perfect. Okay. Dependent link. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we'll check it once. Check. Okay. Great, guys. So let's start. So this is about the heading kind of thing. Now, any else possibility is there? I'll say there is one more possibility that you can access it. And now, what is that possibility? Okay, so it has a class name. Okay, let's take an example. Here also you can do it, but let's take an example which is more relatable. Input. Let's give an input. Let's give a value to the input. Or let's give a name to the input, like name is equals to let's suppose login. So this input basically belongs to login. So let's give two inputs, name, and let's take password. Okay, and let's make it email. Okay, and let's give a placeholder here. Let's give it enter your email. Let's also give a placeholder here. Let's write it enter your password. Perfect. So what will you going to teach tomorrow? We'll continue with one more projects. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Great. So we have the things. Okay, let's me give a label to them. So like email and password. Password. Perfect. So these things are there, email and password. If you want to change the line, I add a BR, okay, before it. BR will change the line. Perfect. Email and password is there. Let me change one more line. Oh, this is okay. But the things is small and big. No? Of course, you can manage that. For now, I'm just making it password. Great. Yeah, matching the word. Password. Perfect. Awesome. Great. So now, what to do? Now, how to access this? So both have a name login, no? So you can access them here directly. Let's suppose input is equals to document dot gets element by value or get element by name. Okay. In the name, what is the name of the login? Just write login. You'll get both the elements. So if you write inp here, now you can access both the elements. So inp0 basically means this first one, inp1 basically means the second one. Clear? Awesome, guys. This is great. I think now you don't have any questions. Anyone have any, Ishan, you have any questions for me in this? No, yes. If you don't have any questions, let's end it here. If you have any questions, I'm available here for a few minutes. Great. Okay, guys. So no questions? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, login is an attribute. Name login. Name is login. Name is attribute. Explain this. Yes. Yeah. So basically, what was the case? The name was okay. See, your name is an attribute. Okay. So with this attribute, I'm able to access the elements. So if several elements have an attribute name and the name is same, okay. So by that name, you can access that element login. So you can access that element with that login. Okay, so what will happen in this INP, whatever object you have taken, please show the code screen. Which code? This is the code. Uh, okay, what is hosting? Okay, we have not touched that topic. Let's discuss it sometime later. Okay, please show the code screen. Which screen are you talking about, Aurora? This is the code screen. Okay, great. I guess any other doubts regarding the things we've studied? No, sir. Awesome. Great. So no doubts. Then I'll catch you later in the tomorrow class. And don't forget to visit the tomorrow like the card race game in JavaScript DOM. Okay. Since you have the basic clear. Okay. So push that code. Yes, I'll push it. Okay. You can also check out the code. It's already pushed on LetsUpgrade. Just this part of code, I'll push it. Awesome. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Awesome.